Hey everyone, I need your attention for 1 minute. This is not one of those ads. This is something that has changed my entire life. If you've been listening to this podcast, you know that this is all about personal development as the foundation for everything good in your life. And this podcast is now sponsored by Growth Day, which is the world's first all-in-one personal development app. I mean, oh my gosh, can you imagine having everything all in one place that you need to create the life that you want? Now you can. So if you've been struggling with your motivation, your mood, your productivity, or your purpose, you have to check this out. Growth Day helps you consciously change your life and achieve your potential. It has all the self-improvement tools, motivational classes, and life coaching all in one place. So many of us want to improve our lives, but the question is how? Where do we start? What do we use? How do you get unstuck? How do you make self-improvement stick? Well, research shows how. It's when you consistently journal, track your habits, set goals, learn from empowering mentors, and challenge yourself that you'll be happier, healthier, and more successful. But let me ask you something. Where do you actually do all of your personal development work? I have to tell you that over 300,000 people use Growth Day for a reason. It works. It's the world's #1 software for self-improvement. Growth Day has an amazing mindset journal that I absolutely love, a habit tracker, and a goal-setting system. In fact, I bet if you went to my stories this week, you probably saw me using the journaling app and telling you to do it too, because it's the first time that journaling has ever actually stuck consistently in my life because of this app. And best of all, Growth Day has live inspirational classes every single week from the world's top motivational speakers and life coaches. These are people who have impacted my life in huge ways. These are mentors who I already knew and loved. In fact, this is something that's so huge for me, you guys. I personally teach a class in Growth Day every single month, and it is one of the most fun things that I get to do, and I'd love to see you there. These classes will truly shift your life. There's always something new that you will learn. So join me and 300,000 achievers growing our lives with actual real intention. Visit growthday.com/Lori for a free trial. Yes, you can try this for free. So go to growthday.com/Lori and go live your best life. You guys, that's growthday.com/Lori. And I can't wait to see you there.
In the evening, when you could be doing something productive when you get home with your extra time, that you are watching that Netflix show because you're just too tired, or you're skipping that networking thing because you just don't feel like it tonight. I will tell you, I just don't feel like it every day. Welcome to the Earn Your Happy podcast. I'm Lori Harder, founder of The Bliss Project, 3-time fitness world champion, fitness expert, and cover model turned self-love junkie, lifestyle entrepreneur, and author. Each week, I'll bring you a guest or a thought that will help you bust through your fears, connect to your soul, and get focused and clear so you can elevate your life, business, and relationships. We don't wait until we're ready for someone to tell us we're good enough. We take what we want and we anoint ourselves. Get ready to earn, own, and unapologetically rock your happiness every single day. Are you with me? Here we go. Welcome back to the Earn Your Happy podcast. And it's time for another quickie because there's always time to fit in inspiration. And be so proud of yourself right now for making this time to get intentional with your thoughts and with your life and with your day. That is truly how you become more awake in your life. So give yourself credit even for all of the little things that you do every single day to be more conscious and live a more directional life in the way that you want. That's how you're making it happen. So just put a smile on your face right now. For real, do it. Do it. Now, notice how different your body feels just by putting a smile on your face. Even if you had the shittiest morning ever, smile. I dare you. Good job. Awesome. I see you smiling. High five. I'm right there with you, sister or brother. I know we have some guys who are listening, and I'm so grateful for you. And I just want to say thank you again for tuning in. And if you have not gotten your Bliss Project ticket yet, go to theblissproject.info, because I just got done with a Bliss Project meeting with my team. And you guys, every single year, we do something that is so incredibly either new or awesome or exciting that I just I can't even wait. I'm like a giddy kid right now thinking about all of the cool things that you're going to experience. It's like I create this magical weekend that I want to be a part of, and I host it for you guys so that you get to experience my daydream. So join me if you are ready to go all in on your dreams this year. And that is what this quickie is about today. It's about going all in. It's about not toggling back and forth. There's a quote by Buddha that says, "There are only two mistakes one can make along the road to truth: not going all the way and not starting." So a lot of you have started. If you listen to this podcast, you've already started. You're on your path. Maybe you're doing some really amazing things. But a lot of us are not going all in. We're not risking it all. We're not fully committed. We're just kind of partially there. We haven't burned the boats. We've left a window open. And I can tell you that in my journey, there were many, many times where I'm like, no, I'm totally committed, or this is going to happen, or no, I'm totally going to be that fitness person, or no, I'm totally going to be on a cover of a magazine, except I was leaving. And these are just examples of different things that I've wanted along my path, right? I'm totally going to start that business, except I'm leaving all of these windows cracked. Where are you leaving a window cracked right now? I want you to write it down. And a window cracked means in the evening when you could be doing something productive when you get home with your extra time, that you are watching that Netflix show because you're just too tired, or you're skipping the gym because it's just another night where you just can't do it, or you're skipping that event because you just don't think you can afford it, or you're skipping that networking thing because you just don't feel like it tonight. I will tell you, I just don't feel like it every day. Every time I come up here to come and get on this microphone, I experience resistance going up the stairs. I mean, like anything else, I would rather unload the dishwasher, you guys. And this is my passion. Like, I want to be really real around what passion actually looks like sometimes. Passion is just freaking hard work, man. It's like so challenging. It feels like resistance. It feels like attention deficit disorder. It feels like pain. It feels like anxiety. It feels like overwhelm. You guys, that's the stuff. Like, go towards the stuff. That is the gold. Shut the window, burn the boats. You guys have to go all in. If you're in a relationship right now that you're like, yeah, I'm not really sure if this is it or not, but I'm going to stay in this for a while because I don't really know. And it's going pretty well. Like, what's stopping you from asking that person to go all in and you committing to going all in, to understand what it would look like to go all in if you're both up for it? Like, there's this point in your life when you just say, what would it look like if we just went for it all the way, whatever that looks like for each other? That doesn't have to mean marriage. That doesn't have to mean going in on, whatever this grand vision is together, but it means talking about what it looks like to go all in as showing up as the person you want to be in the relationship is what I'm saying. What if you went all in on being the best possible partner for that person for as long as you possibly can, to know if it's actually the right one, or to actually reap the rewards of going all in? But what happens is, I'm using a relationship as an example because this is such a huge example in my life, that when you're kind of in and you're kind of out and you're kind of like, I want to be better, but I don't really know what that looks like and I don't have a plan, you never actually get the rewards of being that incredibly insane partner for that person, and they start to show up in the same way for you. And you start to get these rewards of like this extra connected deepness and sharing these just really vulnerable moments and deepening your connection and sharing things that you wouldn't normally share and going all in. Like, what does it look like to talk about the tough stuff and really deal with what's coming up? Go all in on your relationship. What about at your job right now? Like, you guys are not going to get the payoff of your future job or your future business if you don't go all in on where you're at right now. Like, how can you show up as the best possible employee right now? So go all in. It doesn't have to be in every single area of your life, but pick one that you want some new results. Because if you want a new result, you have to take big new action. Now, this isn't going to be, you're not going to be able to do this all the time in your life in all things, but I'm telling you, if you need to move the needle a lot, like if you're like, my life is so stagnant right now, or this relationship is just not going anywhere, or my business is just not doing anything, it's probably because you have not burned the boats. You haven't put everything on the line. You haven't risked it. You haven't gone all in. You haven't fully committed. Like, you're toggling back and forth. You're never going to get results living in the gray. You're never going to get results there. Go all in, do something drastic, and go for it, you guys. Your soul is calling you to do it. Do something actionable and big to get big action. Like, this in-between stuff is freaking miserable, and you know it, and you're sitting in it. I'm sitting in it in certain areas of my life, and I'm so over it. I am done living in the in-between in certain areas of my life. Now, I'm back. Hi. A little passionate there because it's just the truth that you need to hear. So going all in those areas that you've been wondering why you're not getting the result, there's no need to wonder anymore. You have the answer. Go all in on it until you get a result, whether the result is that it's not for you or, wow, you got the result that you wanted. You're going to get a result, but the result is not always the one that you want, but it's an answer. And you guys, in life, all we need are answers because it's just feedback. So do something big enough to get enough feedback to get more clarity around it. This isn't saying that you're not going to find balance in other places in your life. But if you want results in business, you got to act big for a long time to get momentum, right? If you want results in a relationship, you got to act a long time to build that trust and build that relationship up. Do you see what I'm saying? You can't just be kind of dabbling in different things to have what you want. You got to build the foundation. And once the foundation is built, then you have a lot more leeway for figuring out what all in looks like or what staying really committed and keeping that thing growing looks like. But if you were to plant a garden, man, I'm telling you, how much work would it take to figure out how to plant it, how to till the soil, how to do all of the stuff that comes with it, right? And then once you have it, and you just have maintenance and keep up. And then sometimes you do have to go do an overhaul, but that's what it looks like. So if you're in the beginning phases, you are like, you got to be in building mode, man. You got to like really, really focus down, close the windows, burn the boats, and go to town. So Tony Robbins, love the quote. You want to take the island, you have to burn the boats. What boat is still sitting there letting you know that you can escape and that you don't have to go and do this thing, right? But I'll tell you that that boat literally just brings you back to that island that you don't want to be on, right? It brings you back to that island that you don't want to be on. So get rid of it and take the island that you actually want. You guys, I'm so grateful for you. And let me know if you love this podcast, share it with a friend. I am like loving seeing all of your stories and who's listening. And if I'm on a run with you, or if I'm in the car with you, or if I'm with your friends with you, whatever that is, I just love knowing who I'm talking to. So you guys, until next time, earn your happy. And I'm so grateful for you. Thank you guys so much for spending this time with me on the Earn Your Happy podcast. I am so glad that you stopped by. If you could take 1 second to share this episode with someone you think would love it, that would be absolutely amazing, and we would be forever grateful. Also, please leave us a review if you feel so moved by going to iTunes and leaving us an honest thought, an honest comment. Tell us what you think. Tell us what you want to hear more of. It would really help us out on our journey to helping thousands and thousands of people. Until then, don't forget to earn your happy. Thanks again, guys. Bye-bye.
Hey, I know if you're listening to this podcast that you have big dreams and big goals. And one of the things that can really stop you is struggling with your marketing. Trust me, I have been there. Are you using 10 different systems just to build your online business? Then I want you to try Kajabi. Kajabi helps you build your web pages, set up funnels, and sell your courses, content, coaching, or communities. You've been hearing me talk a lot about funnels on this podcast and the importance of your email list. You can get a free trial at kajabi.com. That's Kajabi.com. I've talked about Kajabi before, but here's something that's super cool and new. They just rolled out an AI assistant for creating your online course curriculum. And this means you just type in a topic that you want to create on a course or webinar and bam, it just generates a sample outline for you. It takes a ton of the hard work away. Of course, you're going to customize it to be your own, but this really helps you get over the struggle of how in the world to start, which is where most people stop. If you're like me, starting is always the hardest part, and that's what makes Kajabi so popular. They've made it easier for creators to build web pages, build courses, build coaching programs, build membership sites, build checkout pages, and build email funnels. So if you're struggling with any of those, you got to go check it out. Go to Kajabi.com. Kajabi was really the first all-in-one system and is trusted by over 100,000 creators. I think that's good enough for me. Also, as influencers and marketers who use this. And now their smart AI platform makes it easy to take what you know and turn it into an online course and business. Go start building with a free trial at kajabi.com. That's Kajabi.com.
Want to know a huge secret to my success? Okay, not only my success, but just about every single person that I have interviewed on this podcast who is successful has this in common. You guys, they love to journal. They capture their life lessons and what they're grateful for. But a lot of people don't keep this up consistently. And most people do know that the research shows that journaling deepens your gratitude and increases self-awareness. But did you also know that journaling decreases stress and helps you achieve your goals faster? In fact, journaling is a huge differentiator between average performers at work and high-performing people. It leads to longer-term clarity, confidence, and success. So why don't more people journal? Why didn't I journal consistently? Honestly, they don't like staring at a blank page. It's hard to carry a book around with you or a notepad, and they just don't even know what to write about, or they just forget. That's why I know that you're going to love Growth Day. It's the world's #1 system for self-improvement, and it's like all-in-one personal development in an app. And it has an awesome digital journal, and people love it. Growth Day's digital journal has hundreds of research-backed writing prompts for self-reflection, positive mindset, confidence building, and success. I use them all the time, and it makes me think in ways that I typically don't, and it makes me ask myself better questions, which we all know gets better results in our life. It even has prompts that help you develop a daily, weekly, or monthly habit of reflecting on your life and identifying areas to grow. So it's a perfect time of year to start journaling, you guys. When you sign up at Growth Day, you also get systems for habit tracking, goal setting, and scoring, and improving every area of your life. Best of all, I get to teach there too, you guys. I'm so excited. I hope that I get to see you. I teach live in Growth Day every single month with a new topic just for you. So join me there. Start your free trial at growthday.com/Lori. Hey, do you know what the big secret is this year? And it shouldn't be a secret because this should be your biggest focus. It is building your community. I am always working on building and nurturing my community, and everyone is talking about the power of community. Without an online community, you just cannot grow organically or create a real movement, which is what I know that we're all after. And you can build trust or monetize your audience. When you get community right, not only does your audience grow faster, but so do your sales. But where's everybody going to be managing their communities these days? And a lot of online entrepreneurs and thought leaders are turning to Circle.so. Circle is an all-in-one community platform. It lets you host content and create discussions, live streams, group chats, and memberships all under your own brand. And what's so cool about Circle.so is that you don't even need a website or Facebook group. Instead, Circle lets you build your own community site where you can host content and manage your members. You can even create locked and unlocked content spaces, groups, and classes. How freaking cool is that? You can put your content behind a paywall too, and you can charge different amounts of money for different spaces on your community site. Circle.so is famously easy to use, and it has a free 14-day trial for you, so you can go check it out, see if you like it, see if you love all the options. Just go to Circle.so. Go check it out right now, you guys. Imagine being able to manage your community, start group chats and live classes, and accept payments all in one place. Kind of mind-blowing since this is usually spread all over the place. You have to log into so many different things. If this is the year to capture, organize, and monetize your community, head over to Circle.so. You can get a free trial and start building your online community right now. Just go to Circle.so. You guys, you get the 14-day free trial. So just go and see if it's for you. It's going to streamline everything and make your life so much easier. It's so freaking cool.